Martha, it's great to see you over Skype on this interview. We're about to talk, of course, about the one conference coming up in February here in Vancouver that you're coming to speak at. So you have a ministry called Remember You Are Loved. Tell us about that.
It's an outreach, a new evangelization outreach project, which I launched in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil in July of 2013. And it has three simple but profound, actually, life-changing goals. And these are it. To show and tell everyone that we're all lovable from factory, that we're all love-able from factory, because God is love from all eternity. In other words, you came loved. You are deeply and dearly loved by God. I came with an ability to love, and therefore I must love you deeply and dearly because God is love. And so we are spreading that message of love. It's resonating with hearts. Every single human being needs to know, needs to experience the love of God, and needs to know how deeply and dearly loved they are by us in the church. And it's really, really changing lives.
That's awesome. Now, why do you think today, in particular, this emphasis on love is important? Is there something unique about our time and place and history?
Well, I think in every time and place we need to know that, but there's something interesting is happening today, and perhaps we see that in the efforts of Pope Francis to show the church as a place of mercy, a place of welcome. He says that the church should be a place where everyone feels loved and welcomed, where God's mercy is dispensed. And in this day and age, people are more likely to receive the truth of the gospel if they receive the gospel of love. In other words, the love of the gospel. We see at the beginning precisely of Jesus' ministry where he says that God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whoever believes in him may not perish but have everlasting life. He doesn't say God was so upset with the world, God was so infuriated with the world, God had so had it with the world. He said God so loved the world. And so we need to couch and impulse and soak our new evangelization efforts and our catechesis and our ministry in that love of God.
Okay. It's both simple and profound, isn't it?
It is, because sometimes people say, well, that's it? Is that what you're going to say to people, that remember you are loved? Well, but that opens the doors for the conversation of since when, by whom, why, how, until when. Right. In other words, you can present the entire gospel message. Everything we teach about marriage, family life, pro-life message, everything, the sacraments, it's all about love. The Eucharist is love incarnate and on your tongue. Confession is love in the medicine box for your soul. Baptism is uniting yourself with the Holy Trinity. That's love. I mean, everything is about love if you come to think about it. So it's simple and yet it's profound at the same time.
Yeah, wonderful. So Martha, those coming to hear you in February, tell them a little bit about what they can expect from hearing you talk.
I expect that those who will be in attendance will be able to have a deep recognition, and perhaps for some even for the first time, a deep abiding sense of how deeply and dearly loved they are. Secondly, that I will push their love button, their lovability button, that we will all have our love ability activated so that we might go out and love someone new each day, so that we might learn how to love more and love better, so that we might leave our comfort zone and get into the love zone. And these are some of the mottos that we are using in this outreach. And thirdly, that we will also recognize and in a new way, position our different ministerial activities, our catechesis, our evangelization, our ministry in general, in that context of love, so that we embark more fully on a mission of love and on a mission of truth. And I'm thinking this is going to be very good even for men who sometimes find it hard to say to another man, or to say to the women in their lives, their mothers, their daughters, their wives, remember you are loved. So I think everyone's going to benefit from this.
That's great. We're really looking forward to it, and we thank you for coming, and thank you for taking the time today.
Thank you. I'm very much looking forward to it also. And remember, you are loved.
Thank you.